Well, hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Jared, and I host a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics called Justice's Waiting Room. It's about 7 a.m. here on Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025, as the United States descends into its apocalypse. And I wanted to talk this morning about how big of a snowflake Donald Trump is. A Catholic bishop called him out at a church service in front of him and his family. She completely read him for filth, and he's demanding an apology for hurting his feelings. And I just wanted to point out that this was amidst the two absolute fucking worst days for a president in office ever. So as Donald Trump, continues his reign of stupidity, in not creating any orders, not creating progress for Americans, but backstabbing the police union who supported him. Damn, Don. Even I thought you knew there were certain relationships that you might fucking need. But again, if this feels like Donald Trump's just doing whatever the fuck Vladimir Putin wants him to do. I mean, the police union that Donald Trump backed is mad at all these pardons. I hate to be the person to point out you get exactly what the fuck you voted for. So all you police officers and union members that voted for Donald Trump that are upset that he's now pardoning violent criminals, it's on you. And then I just want to make sure everyone understands what Elon Musk did was a Nazi salute. And he did it twice, and he did it indoors. He did it in front of a friendly audience. And he also did it with his son running around on stage in front of him, which, again, means he's a fucking coward Nazi. So not only a Nazi, but a fucking coward. Okay? And also, I just wanted to point out that Bezos was on cocaine and Elon Musk was on ketamine at that inauguration. Visibly. These are the people that bought this election. Never forget Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, David Sachs, Peter Thiel. These are all the people that bankrolled this election. They're also responsible. And we're just getting started. Again, I'm thinking a lot about people that don't look like me. And again, my message is that of defense and de-escalation. Protect yourselves. I would recommend you get 8 hours of sleep a night. Naps are also fantastic. The other guy does not sleep well and doesn't have time to take naps. So they're never well rested, which throws their judgment and performance off. And then also, you need to hydrate. If you're going to sleep it right and hydrate, you need to eat right too. And if you're going to do all those things, you might as well exercise. And from there, you're going to get better results exercising if you split your run and your lift. So, hey, to all of you out there that are plateauing and you're like, I'm never getting stronger or faster, split it up. Put your run at one end of the day and your lift at the other, or whatever. But basically, you'll get better top end results if you're fresh when you lift and fresh when you run. Okay? And I say all that to say, to protect yourself, that a lot of people have come to me about pew-pews when you should have been asking me, where do I buy body armor? Where do I get a riot shield? How do I improve my quarters, right? Better locks on your doors, stuff like that. That's what I would do. And if you see ICE, don't forget that ICE has less jurisdiction than police because they can only execute a warrant on an individual, and that if they ask you if you know people, you don't know them. If you see them, you say really loudly, Why the fuck is there ICE here? And you make sure that if you get questioned, understand that they can't detain you. They're not police officers. They can't question you. They're not police officers. And if you decide that you're going to answer questions and they ask you, do you know that person? Mm-mm. How long have they lived here? Their whole lives. And do you know anyone here that isn't an American citizen? Mm-mm. Not at all. Everyone's an American citizen. Okay? And understand that you can treat ICE like you treat the bouncer at the bar or like security at a venue, in that don't be dumb and they shouldn't be fucking with you, but they use ruses to capture people. And so be aware of that. And understand that deportation is a crime against humanity according to the International Criminal Court, and that Donald Trump wants to denaturalize American citizens and then deport them, and just know that that's illegal. And I know that seems to evade Donald Trump, but I'm just saying bad things are going to happen and then they're going to be reversed eventually, and that this all feels like a terrible nightmare, and that I think this should be a very big wake-up call to Americans, that the political system that we're in is not functioning, and that we need a better system, and that starts with voting. And this isn't a encouraging people to vote video. This is we need to fix our election system, because this shit's fucked. These people are not meant to be in power. And I've said it before, and I mean, I didn't say it, but like, absolute power corrupts absolutely. There's a reason they're high at the fucking inauguration and the election they bought. It's because no amount of power or control can make you cool. And they can't buy cool. Like Elon Musk trying to be a gamer, cheating at Diablo 4 and fucking Path of Exile 2. I'm a Diablo 4 Path of Exile 2 player. The difference between me and Elon Musk is Elon Musk got his character in Path of Exile 2 boosted. That means somebody else did the leveling, somebody else learned that character, and somebody else got all that gear on that character and got all those things on that character. And so he was playing an over-leveled character that he had not touched, and when you watch him play it, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And I just wanted to point out that instead of lying about that, I can just tell you that one of my best friends reached out to me and asked me how I was doing in Path of Exile 2, and then met up with me in game and gave my character, my little level 5 monk, gave it a bunch of legendary gear, and so that as I leveled up, I just had the best in slot gear for each position, and it's made the game really easy. But we're just talking about like leveling a character. It's not that big a deal to have somebody give you nice stuff that's your friend, right? But instead of lying about it and saying I found it all and I'm the GOAT gamer and I'm chasing all these high leaderboard positions, I'm nothing without my friends. See how easy that was to say? And Elon Musk has to create alts so that it looks like he has friends. And this is what happens when absolute power corrupts absolutely. He's the richest man in the world. He just bought an election in the most powerful country in the world. And he's still deeply unhappy. Same thing with Donald Trump. Deeply unhappy people. And again, everything that Donald Trump has done in the last 48 hours has been with hate. So like I said, you see the difference between like a bad person and like I'm a decent human, where I can just say, hey, thank you, Jimmy. James Brandline did that. James Brand, one of my best friends, came to me in a video game and was like, let me give you some items. And he gave them to me, and it made the game easy. And I don't regret it. It's very difficult. It's a hard game to play. So to have a friend that's willing to part with good stuff for you to wear to play, and it make the game a little easier for you, hey, that's what friends are for. That's why that exists. See, everybody wants to act like men are not supposed to have friends, and men are not supposed to have hobbies, We're not supposed to enjoy things. I digress. Wouldn't she rather die happy? Anyway, have a good rest of your day.